Hi all, it is me, Jordan T. After UK's first double shantay, we are left with the top 4 for the finale. We are only 1 week removed from knowing who will become UK's next drag superstar. So let's take a guess at who will take that spot. RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 has been one of the best seasons of the entire franchise. We had runways that had us gagging and thinking of the Monster mashup or the pre-historic one. We had amazing challenges such as the iconic UK Hun performance, gag-worthy moments like Ginny Lemon's elimination, way better lip syncs than UK Season 1, and so on and so on. Soon we are going to find out who will be the winner of this amazing season. Now, if you've watched some seasons of Drag Race, like me, maybe all of them, and if you do the maths, you could have a pretty decent guess. If you haven't, don't worry, I'm here to help you. And if you have, please stay anyways. So we have our top 4 that contains of Bimini Bon Boulash, Ellie Diamond, Lawrence Cheney, and Taste. To find out which one of them deserves the title of winner, according to production and storylines, we'll be looking at the general condition of what makes a Drag Race winner, according to the RuPaul's Drag Race fandom page. But first of all, let's do a small recap of the season and take a look at the track records of our queens. Before we start, all of these queens are drag superstars. Please do not express any negativity. You can still support your favorites without putting other queens down. So in the first episode, we get that double runway challenge. Bimini has to lip sync to Relax by Frankie and Hollywood, blah blah blah, and wins obviously, while Lawrence and Ellie plays high. In the Rusical episode, Taste is the one lip syncing, and you better believe that we will have that lip sync in our memory forever. Lawrence scores low, Ellie scores high. The top 4's performance in the next 2 episodes is exactly the same. These episodes feature the first design challenge and the improv challenge. Bimini is high, and Lawrence takes the win twice. Right after, or well, not really quite after, is it? The UK Hunt performance takes place. Ellie is in the other group, the Banana Drama group, and is low, while the United King dolls all take a win. From this point onwards, we only see lip syncs with queens of our top 4. Lawrence is in the bottom 2 for Snatch Game, while Bimini, on the other hand, wins the challenge. Taste places high. For the second design episode, none of our top 4 queens win. Only Ellie places high. Lawrence manages to stay out of the bottom 2, but places low. But Taste doesn't. She gets another lip sync. For the stand-up routine, Bimini takes another win, and Lawrence places high. Ellie is low, but Taste is the one who is in the bottom again. Just like where she and Ellie have a double shantay. Bimini wins once again, and Lawrence is high. According to the Dusted or Busted system, you can read all of that on the RuPaul's Drag Race fandom. All of this results in scores of 8, 5, -1, and -5. The performance scores, who put these scores into the perspective of the amount of episodes of that specific season, are in between brackets, so you can check that out. So, having that in mind, we can have a look at the 3 conditions determined by the RuPaul's Drag Race fandom. How to win RuPaul's Drag Race. These 3 conditions are based on statistical facts. Don't we all just love statistics? First condition, win at least 1 main challenge, especially within the first 5 weeks of competition. Clearly, this is the point where we already lose Ellie Diamond, unfortunately. She has not won a single challenge, or should we say repeater badge. And this is of course the most important condition. Every winner has won at least 1 challenge. Actually, all of them won around 2 to 4 challenges, with Evie Oddly being the only exception, as she had only 1 week on the 2nd episode, I believe it is, of her season. Bimini has 4 wins, Lawrence 3, and Taste has just 1. This results in having Bimini as a frontrunner at this point. Moving on to the second condition. Never place into that bottom 2, and if you do, for fuck's sake, not until at least the 5th week of competition. Now I have a feeling that some of y'all are going to be like, wait, that's not true. But we're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race regular seasons. So we really can't count All-Star seasons because of all those extra rules and twists and stuff. Nor can we include international versions that don't include RuPaul. So by Canada, by Holland. Although I think it still counts for both of those, but oh well. It's Thailand that messes those rules up. Interesting condition, since everyone in the top 4 of this season has lip-synced. Unfortunately, and you could have guessed so, this is where Taze leaves the spot of potential winner. I love Taze so much, and to be honest, when she walked into that workroom, I was pretty certain that she was going to win. But with 4 lip syncs in the bag, nevertheless, she slayed all of them. But it is just statistically unseen that she could win the season still. Cameron Michaels slayed those lip syncs as well on her season. But we kind of were aware of the fact that she wasn't winning the season because of those lip syncs. Although she was in the finale as well. Now the next problem is, Bimini ended up in that bottom 2 on the first episode of the season. So by this condition, she would have to kiss the title of winner goodbye as well. But not that quick. I do want to nuance that a bit later on and keep her as a potential winner for now. Lawrence still is potential as well, as she didn't end up in that bottom 2 until the 6th week. Third and final condition. Do well in the design challenge. That means do not place below safe. And let's just take a look at the other important challenges as well. There are 5 important challenges on the show to become a winner. Those are design, snatch game, ball, makeover, and rusical. However, Drag Race UK did not feature a ball episode yet, and the makeover challenge probably was not included in the season due to Corona. So 3 important challenges are left, and the design one is repeated in the season. Now the problem here as well is Lawrence did well in the first design challenge, and she actually won that challenge. But she scores so low in the other challenges. She was low on the rusical, had to lip sync for her snatch game, and scored low on the Super Sheroes design runway. Now the interesting part is, these are literally the only episodes that she doesn't do well on. Now keep in mind that if a winner ended up in the bottom on the Snatch Game episodes, she usually does decent in the other challenges that are important. So the case for Bimini is, she wins the Snatch Game, scores high in the first design challenge, safe on the second, and safe in the rusical. So this condition is clearly Bimini's game. I think the condition of not placing in the bottom 2 before the 5th week is just a result of the producers trying to push a certain queen forward to a point within the season. And I think that they might have really underestimated Bimini, so they were too quick to put her into that bottom 2 at the first week. It does seem like a refreshing take on the franchise to see a queen who winded up in a lip sync on the first episode redeem herself in such a way to get to the point of winning. That makes an interesting storyline. And we all know that RuPaul's Drag Race loves storylines. All of this leaves us with Bimini Bon Boulash and Lawrence Cheney. Ellie Diamond and Taze will probably not be our winner on this season, unfortunately, because they are both so amazing. So Bimini and Lawrence have a great chance at winning. And although I can't really completely exclude Lawrence, my money would be on Bimini. She fits the conditions in the best way and has the highest score overall. She has 8 while Lawrence has 5. Nonetheless, I wouldn't be completely surprised if it is Lawrence after all. The important challenges are really the only episodes that she didn't do well on. If she takes the crown, she would definitely break some of these conditions. But again, Bimini kinda would break them as well, since she was in the bottom 2 in that first episode. Poor RuPaul's Drag Race fandom page. So whoever wins the season, it's always going to be a game changer. Again, all of this speculation is based on stats, so please let me know who you think is going to win. Could we see Ellie Diamond winning? Or could it still be Taze's game? Who knows, maybe. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Small disclaimer, I know this wasn't a completely new concept of video, but I have played with the idea of doing other types of videos next to the content you're used to for a while now. Of course, I'm still going to be uploading on my main channel, do what you guys love seeing me do, but see this video as a kind of test to see how this works out. If it does, I do have a lot of other concepts in my mind. Have a good day, night, morning, wherever you are, and stay tuned to see more of Jordan T.